Chapter E. Multi-handicapped children and adolescents, 3 to 16 years. Previously, children and adolescents with further reduction of function were designated as multi-handicapped. In music therapy, we meet them as musical people. Fundamental human features are contained in the various means of experiencing music, whether one is handicapped or not. Almost everybody responds to musical stimuli, and therefore, to some extent, all possess an aptitude for music. Also in the most profoundly deaf person, and in the person with severe additional reductions of functions of motoric, sensory, or emotional character, a musical being can be found. And this being deserves the opportunity to be included in musical participation, and deserves, through music therapy, to be brought out of the isolation caused by the reduction of function or handicap. Music can establish contact without language, and through music therapy we find unused potential in other communicative paths that assist in developing language. Since music produces a means of communication of a predominantly emotional and nonverbal character, it is of great importance and has a wide application exactly where verbal communication is not possible because the spoken language is not fully understood. To all people, but in particular to the communication impaired, hearing music and making music mean communication. Music appeals to the human being as a whole and influences the total personality in a way which is different from other forms of speech and language therapy. The music therapy work with our hearing impaired and multi-handicapped pupils is varied and differs strongly because of the extensive individual considerations haven't been taken into account. We must concentrate on how music therapy can develop the potential of the individual pupil. Consequently, towards the end of the 60s, we introduced at the Aalborg School an individual music therapy treatment for our multi-handicapped pupils to serve, in particular, as an alternative to and as a preparation for possible subsequent musical group work. The need of these severely handicapped pupils for activities relating to music is, as a matter of fact, far greater than that of the other pupils. In this work, the most important purpose is to procure conditions of life acceptable to the handicapped, where they have the possibility of self-expression and of communication. What is essential in these cases is to find a way of opening up their music experiences and activating them within the music by means of developing various means of expression that are possible for the pupils, such as breathing, singing, mimicry, body movements, beating a drum, etc. We are able to move ahead in music therapy as far as the potentials of the pupils allows. But the music must be adapted to the pupil, not the other way around. The aim of the music therapist is therefore centered on the client and does not take its point of departure in the music. That means that the music therapist starts on the basis of a diagnosis, and the music activities are planned and chosen according to the specific needs of the clients. One of the most important points of music therapy is to concentrate on the individual person and to start from his problems and difficulties, but indeed also, and maybe first and foremost, to start with his possibilities, his potentials. Often music therapy has turned out to be the only practicable way to obtain therapeutic and pedagogic results, especially regarding improvement of the pupil's condition and his potential in communication, perception, action, behavior, and social prospects. In this chapter, we will meet a long row of multi-handicapped children and adolescents, all of them exceptional musical personalities in individual and group therapy, in musical speech and song therapy, in dance, and in instrumental and orchestral work. At the end of the chapter, we listen to a broadcasting on the subject and witness a demonstration with severely multi-handicapped children in Pforzheim, Germany. Finally, we will find recordings of an individual music therapy case with the first multi-handicapped pupil I had the chance to work with individually in 1971.